Hi guys, this is The Only Crafts here, and today we're going to be making a chevron bracelet, which looks like that. Okay, so to set up, you're going to need four colors you can add or subtract if you feel like that's necessary. But take four colors, make them 60 to 65 inches long, depending on your wrist size, and fold them in half. Okay, once you've got that, set it up like I do here. So I'm going to have 2 strings on the outside, then 2 more. So basically my setup is green, pink, blue, yellow. Do that the same on the other side. Green, pink, blue, yellow. Okay, so to start off, you're going to be splitting this basically in half. This is like half of a candy stripe bracelet. And you're just going to be making forward knots. So we're going to start with the green. Woo, strings flying around on me. That's not going to work. Okay. Alright, there you go. So you're going to do forward knots all the way across. Now to the blue. Oh, my strings are not cooperating today. And now onto the yellow. Blue, move. Okay. So, once you've got all your forward knots with green, you can set that side. Sorry, I forgot to zoom in, but you can see I got my forward knots right here. Set those aside and move on to your right side. Now you're going to be doing backward knots all the way across. String, you're caught. Remember to do 2 backward knots or forward knots, depending on what your side you're on, for each string. When I say backward knot, that means 2. Okay, so now I've got my backward knots and forward knots on each side. So we're going to need to connect the 2. Sorry about that. Connect the 2 green strings. We're going to be doing that by doing a forward knot. 2 forward knots. Okay. Woo there. Knot, stay. Okay. So I got a V already. Now you're going to continue doing this. And just keep going that all the way down. So now I'm going to be doing pink. Pink. For the left side, you do 2 forward knots for each string. So for the yellow, oh, never mind, that was for the blue. And then the green. So you're going to want your strings. Try not to pull too tight or make it too loose because there could be gaps or it could start curling. So now onto the right side. Sorry, you can't see that, I don't think. There you go. You're going to want to do 2 forward knots. Woo, there, the blue is not being helpful today. So yellow. Blue, and a green. Now you're going to connect the same way you did with the green, and you're going to be doing a forward knot in the middle. Now we're going to be, okay, so that's what you're going to need to do all the way down. I'm going to stop the video for a sec and do a few rows, and then I'll show you guys what it should look like. I'm back. So I just did, a few more rows, not much. Just basically 2 times for each color. And as you can see, my strings are short, but that's because I'm not going to keep this. It will probably not even be long enough for a little keychain. So, after you have gotten as far as you'd like as you can see on this one, this is going to be a legit bracelet. You would braid the ends together, and then what you do is you can tie them. Where's that knot? Tie them together at the little loop. Like that. So, also, I will do a tutorial on this, but there's something called a bordered chevron, where you have what it sounds like, a border on your bracelet. So, one sec. There we go. Okay, where you have a border on your chevron. So all you do there is, for the left side, right here, you would do backward-forward knots, where you do 1 forward knot, then 1 backward knot. And for this side, the right side, you would do a backward-forward knot, where you do a backward knot and then a forward knot. So the border string stays on the very ends the whole time. And if you want to do a border, you would just do the backward-forward knot and forward-backward knots before you start your actual chevron. So also, if this is too advanced for you, check out the candy stripe tutorial, because it's a lot easier. It's basically just half of the chevron, just stripes going one way, and it might help make a little more sense for this bracelet. Thanks for watching. Also, be sure to check out Beyond Bracelets. She's a really, really, really good at making these, and I believe she is the best person to go to on YouTube. She has the best tutorials, and I just think she's like the best teacher out there for this kind of stuff. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, or definitely go check out her channel, and also tell me what kind of stuff, what kind of tutorials you would like me to do, and it can be for any craft. So adios. Hey guys, I just finished that bracelet tutorial thing, and I was just messing around with these small pieces of string, because who knows, I could end up doing something. So I kind of made something that looks pretty cool. It's kind of small because I use short pieces of string, as you can see, because it was a tutorial. I wasn't going to keep it. So as you can see, I have the chevron up here, but right about here, it breaks into diamonds with pink. And then it comes into this like wrapped thing. I wrapped pink at the top big. Then I did green, which is a little smaller than white, the yellow whitish stuff. I didn't have enough blue. That was even a little smaller. And then it ended with 2 little tails. So I'm going to use it as a keychain for my keys. Just wanted to show you guys that at the end. Okay, let me know if you want me to do a tutorial on this, because I figured out how to do it. So, yep. Hope you guys liked this tutorial. Bye.